Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and I wanted to come on and show you my not disastrous craft room. Somebody had asked me before when I put out my craft room disaster video a few weeks ago if I would come back on and show you a finished product. Well, I spent some time in my craft room this morning cleaning up and straightening up, and so I figured I had better hurry up and do a video so that y'all could see it. And yeah, it's finally cleaned up, and it will not stay this way for long, trust me. And for those of you who wanted to see my pups, there they are. There's Jack Jack. Hi Jack. Jack Jack. Hi baby. He is scared because it is raining outside and he does not like rain. And where's my girl? There she is. There's my Roxanne. She also does not like it when it rains, so they're gonna freak out, and hopefully, you know, it won't be too bad. Annie, look mama, look at mama. Rot. There you go. Hi pretty girl. Okay, it's not about you guys, it's not about you. Okay, so back to the room. This room actually, my space that I use right here is approximately, I would say 100 square feet maybe, because I do share this room here with my laundry room. And yeah, so let's just go over here. I'm not going to go through everything because I did that before. I really hope that that light is not horrible. This is what my desk looks like now, all cleaned up. I have a fresh drop paper down. That gray thing on the right on the table is my cutting mat. One thing that my sweet husband did for me this weekend is, if you'll notice, where's my finger? This right here. That is, sorry about the shaking. That is a piece of wood that my husband picked up for me. It was like 20 bucks, I think, at Lowe's. And it's 4 feet long by 15 inches across and 3/4 of an inch thick. Now, the reason I asked him to pick that up for me is because if you'll notice the 4 drawers underneath it, I've had those on my desk for quite some time, and they hold, you know, bunches of my stuff. And what ended up happening was, because my lamp and all that and all the stuff that I keep on top of those shelves or those drawers was really heavy, and so it was impeding the functionality of the drawer system. So yeah, hopefully that shelf is gonna evenly distribute the weight now, and plus it looks a lot better. So and then back there in the back is my inspiration board. This is where I keep some of the things that I do. I keep cards that my friends send me. I have a pocket letter over there that was sent to me from a dear friend. And straight there in the middle, that beautiful painting I received this weekend, and I was so honored to receive it. So yep, it went right there on my inspiration board. Yeah, so here's a little bit of closer, you know, up view of my desk and what's on it. My distress stains, my pens, my label maker, my Molly and Rex journals and extra journals, my pencil sharpener, my little bitty Xyron, my turny thing with my scissors and glue and whatnot, you know, my drawers, things like that, my paint brushes, my paint water jars, stuff that I use for my Fobonichi there, my Poscas and all that. Hold on, my dog's digging to China. Roxanne, no thank you. She does not like the rain, folks. She hates it. Then over here, you've already seen this too, so I'm not going to go through every single thing. That is a diorama up there in the corner that my daughter made when she was so little itty bitty in elementary school, and I have to keep it. As well as the crayon melting thing in the back. And then here are some books that I just could not part with. I love books and I want to see them, and trust me, I did not get rid of any books. All I did was put them in boxes to give me a little bit more room. And I do like the fact that I can display some stuff, either things that other people have made me, things that I have made, scrapbooks, things like that. There's my Fauxbonichi in the corner. Where's my finger? Right there. That is, sorry for the shaking. My hands are terrible this morning. That's my Fauxbonichi from July and August. And then here is that's my whole stack of Fauxbonichis from last year. Just extra journals, all that kind of stuff. Down here is just where I keep my sprays. If you'll notice that box right there, where's my finger? There, right there. I got that yesterday, the box. I didn't get the sprays. I've had the sprays and they've been such a pain in the butt to store because I don't just want to have them on a shelf somewhere. I wanted them like together, you know? And so anyway, that box is what shampoo came in. So yeah, I'm gonna go around and like decorate it with paper or something, who knows, but it just goes to show you that there are so many packaging things out there that you can reuse. Little tip for you. And then there are my gel pens and my paper clips and whatnot. And there down there is my brand new Xyron machine. It's a 5-inch Xyron machine. I think it's a 510. A lovely subby on here. You know who you are. Thank you so much. I did receive it. When did I receive it? I think I received it Friday and I went on a sticker frenzy. Yes, I did. So thank you so much for sending that to me. It was very thoughtful. Also next to that is my paper trimmer, and all of this is right close to my desk, so I just have to reach over and grab it if I want it. And then I'll back up a little bit here. There are my art books up there to the right with scrapbook paper to the left. There are extra journals that I have, embellishments that I've made, journals that I've made. That pretty little polka dot journal also came with the Xyron, so sweet for my subby to send that to me. And that to the right there, that peacock tape box is a box full of Post-its. And then down here, I just have collage materials, another scrapbook that I made, my crochet stuff because I'm learning how to crochet, my stash of composition books to use in the future, my duct tape problem, my yarn stash that I'm starting. I'm so happy about that. My cinch at the bottom, and then those magazine holders down there are just that. They hold magazines that I use for clipping stuff out of. Then if you go over here, I did clean up this corner, which is nice. This is like kind of below my window. So in here, I just have like stencils. I have like painting stuff. I have some stamps that I made myself to use with the jelly print, bubble wrap, things like that. Here are mark making tools also that I use when I'm painting. Here are some napkins that you can use like for decoupage and things like that. So I have those. Whoops. Let's see. Oh, I have some oil pastels in here, and then some, oh, and there's Roxanne. She's gonna come and see what's in there. Oh no, that's Jack. I should have figured. He's the curious one. Baby wipes. Let's see. Tissue paper. My tube paint. That's my tube paint. These are rubber stamps that I usually just picked up for $1 at the dollar spot. And this is stuff that I use for my junk journaling. So, oh golly, let's get back up. Okay, there's my printer. People have asked me what kind of printer I use, and it is an HP PhotoSmart 7525. So that's that. There's my old, computer, whatever you call them, PC. Yeah, personal computer. There's just some extra paper and stuff like that. And my bulletin board up there that I keep just, memory stuff on. And then I finally did kind of go through my closet. So at the top there's like a, a microscope. I have a painting easel. I have a little sewing machine. I have a box full of file folders. Those boxes there are all labeled, so they hold things like paint, craft paint, sponge stamps, let's see what else, scrap ribbon, stationery, cutting tools, embellishments, more ribbon, painting supplies. What's over there? I can't see that far. Oh, more adhesives, things like that. Then on this shelf here, I have some more boxes right back there, and they have like artificial flowers in them, rubber stamps, or like like foam stamps, painting supplies, ink pads, things like that. Then on top there is a scoreboard, and then the envelope punch board. Sorry for the shaking again. And I have an extra paper trimmer. And then there's some more 12 by 12 paper. And I need to relabel all these boxes because some of the things have changed. So up in here is like more journaling cards and things like that. Here are embellishments. And at the bottom, I'm not really sure what's in there. Extra stuff. I can't see. I don't know what all is in here. Honestly, let's just take a look. Okay, those are like stickers. So some stickers in there. This is just like an extra box with stuff. I need to go through that. And this also, I have like some burlap ribbon. I have some blingy ribbon. I have these cute little, these are actually, what are they called? Playing cards that I got at the Dollar Tree, but they're so super cute to, you know, stick in your book. So I have that one and the cupcake one and the little owl one. I just think they're adorable. And then I have school supplies in here, just extra Sharpies, pencils, things like that. These are some more rubber stamps, the wood kind. This is just like acetate stuff that I use. Here is all of my cream color, white, and black cardstock goes in there. These are just like extra cardstock and index cards that I use. And this is just envelopes in this one. See, it's labeled scrap paper, so I need to relabel everything. And then over there in the corner is my jelly plate. And then down here I have some more flowers for embellishments. I have, these are like all of my cards, like sympathy cards, birthday cards, thank you cards, that kind of stuff. This is all of my, I don't know what you call it, mediums, I guess. So I have like modeling paste in there, white glue. I have Aleene's tacky glue. I have my gesso in there. I have glazing medium. Yeah, so that's where I keep all that stuff. And then this is like a punch thing for like to punch edges on paper. Those two things hold my little tiny embellishments. There's my deli paper. Down here is my bag of bags. One of them. This is my bag of garbage bags. So I reuse, you know, plastic bags that I get as garbage bags. This right here, if you can see it, is my box that I hold all of my boxes in. So I have a bag for bags and a box for boxes. Yeah, that's what I make my junk journals out of. So I keep those all there. Then there is my drop paper that I use when I clean my table off. Here is some washi tape, like plastic washi tape that I had purchased a little while back. That's just an empty box waiting to be filled. And there is another bag of bags because I can always use like little bags, you know, you can always use little bags. So there you have it. There's Annie. She's taking a little nap. And then there is my desk again. So yeah, take a good look because I don't think it's ever going to look like this again, or not anytime real soon. I can tell you that. So thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope you enjoyed this. This is probably like the third video that I'm putting up today, and I think today's the 26th. I don't even know, of September. And so yeah, I just wanted to film it and get it up because I don't know how long it's going to look like this. So thanks again. And little Jackie, he says, bye-bye. Check. He's like, Mom, really? Oh, he just heard my son out in the kitchen. Bye, guys. Oh, bye, Roxanne. Bye-bye. Jack, look here. There you go. Okay. Thanks. Bye.